Hey guys, what's up? Okay, so with this little reaction video, trying to do a little setup change here, but so we're gonna be reacting to Volume 4, Chapter 8 of RWBY, titled "A Much Needed Talk." Now, granted that from the last episode we saw the fight between Tyrion and Qrow, which was a fucking badass fight. If I ever saw one, Qrow being the badass that he is. Um, and we saw how at the very end, Qrow got damaged by Tyrion's stinger. And if you know scorpions, they venom. So I'm kind of wondering if Qrow is going to be affected that much by it or not. If he's going to be healed from any of the poison really got into him or not. I'm hoping not, and he don't kill him off because that would suck. We also saw Weiss not unconsciously, but subconsciously summoning. No, that was the episode before that. We saw Weiss having the talk with her father, how she was disowned pretty much from the Schnee. Not really disowned, but more like she was if she pretty much was disowned from the Schnee family inheritance, which sucks for her. But I mean, granted for the manipulation between Whitley, her brother, and just the overall decision of Jacques in general, I'm pretty sure and I'm hoping that Weiss actually does go to Ironwood and just leaves Atlas to go on continue fighting. God, what else did we see in the last episode? Oh, we saw Oscar. Oscar talking to Osmond some more and finding out a few little different things about the connection between those two. Now, it kind of reminded me a little bit. God, was going back in my head. I know I said that the theory of possibly Ozpin going back in time, but I don't think that's the case anymore. Only because of the way the timeline seems to be going. That this is more the fact of Ozpin kind of found a new body that his aura kind of like how the maidens go. I'm guessing like when they go from one person to the next when they die in a normal state, not like how we saw Amber die, where her powers went to Cinder, who attacked her. But I think it's more the fact of Ozpin went to Oscar, and their auras, souls, memories are combining into one body. Now there was talk before about how what was it? The old tale that Blake was reading, the Tale of Two Souls, fighting over one body. I mean, that kind of makes sense a bit more now that I'm looking more into that. But who knows? We'll find out what's going on in this episode. I'm talking too long now, so let's get to this reaction, and we're gonna start in 3, 2, 1, go. Cozy little campfire.
Really? No questions?
Of course we have questions. This is just a lot to take in.
So, I'm guessing that he already told them.
Of course.
So these maidens, they're powerful fighters that don't need dust to use magic.
Yeah.
And there are 4 of them?
Yep. Always.
Which means that whenever one of them dies, the power transfers to someone, a female, that they care about?
Whoever was in their thoughts last. Important distinction. Best option, it's someone we can trust. Regardless, their souls become combined, in a way.
And that's what you were trying to do to Pyrrha. The night the tower fell. You were trying to turn her into one of them.
The previous Fall Maiden, Amber, had been attacked. She was young, inexperienced. And her assailant, who we now know as Cinder, somehow managed to steal some of her power, but not all of it. We were afraid that if we didn't do something, the rest would go to her as well.
So you forced it on Pyrrha.
We didn't force anything. We explained the situation and gave her a choice, and she chose. You were there, You heard her.
He's just frustrated. I know what that's like.
That guy, Tyrion. Why was he after me?
Well, you definitely painted a target on your back with what you did at Beacon. I told you having silver eyes is a rare trait. And the fact that you're someone that was able to use them seems to have upset some very powerful people. Not many people know about the silver eyes, but those that do aren't very happy that one has surfaced.
Yeah?
That's why I've been keeping an eye on you. Wanted to make sure you were safe. All of you.
Well, then, why not just travel with us? It seems like that would have been way easier.
He was using you as bait.
Look, I wouldn't put it like that. It's complicated.
But
What is all of this?
that
Ruby's being
essentially
hunted.
was it,
The
though.
schools are being attacked, all for what? What is the point of all of this? Will you just tell us what's going on?
Would you sit down? You're stressing me out, kid.
Damn, Qrow.
Not many people are super religious these days. This world's been around for a long time. Long enough that people have created dozens of gods. But if you believe Ozpin, 2 of them are actually real. They were brothers. The older sibling, the god of light, found joy in creating forces of life. Meanwhile, the younger brother, the god of darkness, spent his time creating forces of destruction. As you can imagine, they both had pretty different ideas about how things should go. The older one would spend his days creating water, plants, wildlife. And at night, his brother would wake to see all the things that the elder had made and become disgusted. To counteract his brother's creations, the god of darkness brought drought, fire, famine, all that he could do to rid Remnant of life. Life always returned. So one night, the younger brother went and made something. Something that shared his innate desire to destroy anything and everything.
Oh,
The
Grim.
creatures of Grimm.
That's
You guessed
interesting.
it. The older brother had finally had enough. Knowing that their feud couldn't last like this forever, he proposed that they make one final creation. Together. Something they could both be proud of. Their masterpiece.
Man?
Younger brother agreed.
Guessing it's mankind?
This last great creation would be given the power to both create and destroy. It would be given the gift of knowledge, so that it could learn about itself and the world around it.
Mankind.
And most importantly, it would be given the power to choose. To have free will to take everything it had learned and decide which path to follow. The path of light or the path of darkness. And that is how humanity came to be.
But what does that have to do with us?
Well, that's the kicker. See, the 4 gifts to mankind, knowledge, creation, destruction, and choice, aren't just metaphorical. Each of them exists in a physical form, left behind by the gods before they abandon Remnant. And each of them is extraordinarily powerful.
The 4 maidens?
If someone were to collect all 4, they'd be able to change the world.
No
That's
relics.
exactly what the enemy wants. The Huntsman Academies were created to train generations of humanity's
Oh
protectors.
shit, that's the relics you're
But they
looking
also
for.
serve another purpose. Guarding the relics. When Ozpin's predecessor founded the schools, he built them around the relics to act as a fortress. Not only would they be easier to defend, but they would be constantly surrounded by trained warriors. The hope was that hiding the relics would keep mankind from using them against itself. And of course, keeping them out of her reach. So, yeah. There's that.
So, can you explain Salem more?
You mean Salem?
That's right. Not much is known about her, and quite frankly, that's not what matters.
Damn it.
What matters right now is that she wants the relics. And if she gets them, it's not going to end well.
God damn. Oh, back to Marjorie.
You know, you can always go in and say hi.
I don't want to bother him.
A father's never too busy for his daughter.
Not all of my friends would agree with you on that.
Here.
What? Where are you going?
You've never been very talkative, but that boy you brought home loves to run his mouth. I want to hear more about the adventures of Team RWBY.
Holly, is that you, dear?
Oh, she's nervous.
Hey, Dad.
Blake. Well, this is a pleasant surprise. Please, come sit. Don't worry, I've got it. Sit down, sit down.
I don't want to keep you if you're...
Nonsense. I've been cooped up in here all day. You still take sugar, right?
Oh, actually,
Oh, sorry.
No, it's fine.
Oh, here, take this one.
No, really, it's no big deal.
You sure?
Positive.
Old habits, I suppose. Might want to let it cool.
Right.
So, is it warm in Vale?
Huh?
It just seems like your outfit doesn't cover very much.
It covers plenty.
I mean, a little more armor might help, don't you think?
I'm fine. I don't need armor. I can look after myself.
I know you can. I'm sorry.
Why?
Hmm?
Why would you say that?
Sweetheart, what's wrong? What did I say?
How can you still love me after what I did?
Aww.
Blake. Your mother and I will always love you.
You were right. I shouted at you and yelled at you, but you were right. I called you cowards.
It's okay.
I
I
guess this
should
is
have left the
before.
White Fang with you and Mom. I should have listened to you, and I'm sorry.
Aww.
I'm so sorry.
Blake, it's fine. We never held anything against you, and I never feared you would fail. The only thing I ever feared was that you would fall down the wrong path. And I am so proud to see you haven't.
But I did. It was...
And you pulled yourself out. You came back. There aren't many who possess that kind of strength, and even fewer that have the courage to face their demons again. Vale, Mountain Glen, Beacon. You confronted the White Fang time after time.
I didn't do it alone.
No, you didn't. Which is why I wanted to ask you. Why did you leave Vale? Why did you leave your friends behind?
God damn it, son!
Whoa! This isn't the bathroom! I'll just be going. This is an extended family moment.
I really don't like you.
Son, you ruined a good moment. Fuck, man.
So let's say we believe all of this. There really is this crazy evil being behind these attacks, not just some thugs trying to become powerful. Why doesn't the world know? Why isn't Atlas going after them, or Mistral?
And
Why aren't we in more of a hurry to get to Haven? Shouldn't we be getting them a message? What if they're next?
The headmaster over there saw what happened at Beacon. He's not dumb. He'll be on his guard. Besides, it takes time to mobilize forces like that. Do you really think they planned out that attack on Beacon overnight? And to answer your question, it's the same reason we keep quiet about the Maidens. If the whole world knew about the relics, about Salem, it would be chaos. We'd have another great war on our hands, and this time, you'd have to fight.
Yeah.
Look, I had the same questions too. But old Ozpen always put his foot down. We can't cause a panic. I can't tell you how many times I've heard that. Salem's smart. She works from the shadows, using others to get what she wants, so that when it comes time to place the blame, we can only point at each other. She's trying to divide us, humanity. And so far, she's done a pretty damn good job.
Yep.
All right. So what should we do?
I don't really know. Ozpen has put a lot of trust in the headmasters. Like I said, the schools are an important part of stopping Salem. Atlas is going to be on high alert after the last attack, and Vacuo is, well, Vacuo. It'll be hard to hire thieves and scoundrels to fight against other thieves and scoundrels. Take that. Add in the fact that Cinder and her crew claim to be from Haven, and I think it's likely the next target. So, we're on our way to the headmaster. Haven't heard from him in a while, even before the attack. I'm hoping he has the answers. All right, I think it's time you kids got some sleep.
Uncle Qrow,
Yeah?
this is a lot to take in. And it all sounds crazy, but I'm willing to do whatever I can to help. Because I trust you. But why couldn't you trust me? Why couldn't you just travel with us instead of all of this secrecy and...
Look, this has nothing to do with trust. It's a long story, okay?
Seriously? Now you're tired of telling us stories?
Did you know that crows are a sign of bad luck? Old superstition, but it's how I got my name. You see, some people can absorb electricity, and some people can burst into rose petals. And some people are just born unlucky. My semblance isn't like most. It's not exactly something I do. It's always there, whether I like it or not. I bring misfortune. I guess you could call me a bad luck charm. Comes in real handy when I'm fighting an enemy. But it makes it a little hard on friends and family.
That's why he's a loner.
Well,
Shit.
you're just a real bundle of help, aren't you?
John, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I understand, like, why you're
Where are
angry
you
and all,
going?
but god damn, man.
Taking a walk.
There's nothing else you want to tell us?
Uh-oh.
Not tonight.
You can't tell them about, you know, Yang's mom and the tribe and all that. Just... God damn it.
Ugh. No concept of privacy, no respect for personal space.
I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry.
Ugh.
Look, I promise it was important. I needed to find you to talk to you.
What, son? What could be so important?
I was talking to your mom and she said something weird about the White Fang.
I'm stopping you right there.
But
I told you. I'm not here to fight the White Fang. I'm not here to fight anyone. I'm here to rest, to figure things out, and to see my family.
your mom said White Fang members don't wear masks in Menagerie, but I saw one at the market yesterday. I even got a picture.
Son.
Look, I'm trying to help.
I don't want your help.
I'm wondering if the mask...
A freaking ninja?
A spy.
But why would... Hey, wait!
What's happened?
The White Fang is evil, I totally called it, and I'm bringing your daughter back!
God, I got a question now. It's either Adam's cell or... Because we know that Raven and Qrow's tribe wear... Well, I'm guessing they wear masks as well, like them, but... Oh shit, Qrow. Oh, fuck. Shit, the poison.
Well, that's unfortunate.
You had better not kill Qrow. Oh my god. I'm just saying right now, I called it in the last episode about the poison because of scorpions. Do not kill Qrow. Please, for the love of God, do not kill Qrow. I know you I know that they're going to go like a Game of Thrones route with this shit, but oh my god, don't kill Qrow. Please, for the love of God, don't kill Qrow. Oh. Well, that was interesting. So, we found out a bit about more of the history of humanity, especially with how they were actually created from the two gods, God of Light and God of Darkness. Brothers, for that matter. Holy crap. I'm trying to think what else. I'll just go into the main point, the fact that we saw that one shadowy person. Back when I was saying before, we don't know for a fact if the tribesmen that Qrow and Raven are from all wear masks. We just know that Raven wears a mask similar to what Adam wears. I wonder if there's a connection with that involved now. Because the mask that that person was wearing that ran away from Blake had more like a full, almost got half the full face mask. I have to go back and look at that now. Hold on. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Just like in the last few minutes. It's definitely a half mask. Like, it goes from the top down towards half the face to the bridge of the nose. Or the nose itself. Yeah. And the design on it, hold on. I need to see this. Okay, so... I can't... It's gotta be Adam's faction. It's gotta be. The fact that we saw the two Vaunus leaders from Menagerie say that they're going to inform Brother Adam about Blake's whereabouts and her being there would not be surprised one bit. This is going to turn into a nightmare for Menagerie. This is going to suck. Oh god, I really hope... Oh god. Foreshadowing now. Adam kills Blake's parents. I don't want to think that, but I'm guessing that's going to happen foreshadowing wise because of the fact that Adam is a dick like that. Yeah, I could see that. That's gonna suck. Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, this is gonna turn into a bundle of fun for everyone. And, we still don't really know much about Salem, about her origins and all that stuff. I mean, that's one of the biggest mysteries so far, as far as the RWBY fandom goes. There's a lot of talk and mysteries as far as what she's from, like how she became who she is. People are saying how she's possibly the Winter Maiden gone corrupt, but I don't think that's the case. She's definitely, like Qrow said, she's got to be like something like a creature, a being that was made from the God of Darkness. I'm gonna guess, only because of the fact that if they did create man together, and he was the one who created the Grimm in the first place, and she is essentially the Queen of the Grimm, Queen of Chaos. She had to have been created from the God of Darkness, as really the last thing that, yeah. Or actually, she could have been someone. She could. Oh, god damn! Now I'm thinking about it, because now that we have the talks of the relics and how powerful they are. No, that wouldn't make sense, because the relics are all in the schools. Oh god, there's so much my brain's gonna match up now. I gotta play connect the dots with everything, all this new information, and oh, my mind could speculate so much of this. So I'm gonna end this video here. If you enjoyed my reaction to this video, please give a like, comment, subscribe. We'll talk about RWBY and all of this, the theories that could be behind it. Obviously, go check out Rooster Teeth and go like, subscribe to them because they're the ones who created this show. Awesome job, guys. This is amazing. Please don't kill Qrow. For the love of God, Rooster Teeth, if you're watching my video ever, don't kill Qrow. But you're probably just going to be like, well, this is our storyline, and we're going to do this, and... So, I will catch you guys all later in the next video. Also, watch out for my videos for gaming-wise. I've been doing a lot of Final Fantasy, trying to get all the stuff done in that. Still haven't completed World of Final Fantasy. Still have to do my uploads of Battlefield 1. As far as the storyline goes, I'm not going to do anything with the multiplayer campaign. But I'll catch you guys all later. Peace.